secret where within you don't speak, you just move, and the whole room changes hue. Gold line in the afterglow, quiet fire burning low. I can feel it in the air, something rare is standing there. You shine without trying, no sound but you're loud in my mind. Slow touch of a silver night, everything about you catches light. You shine without warning, cool tone in the early morning. I don't chase, I just stay, watching luster fade then stay. Glass on the edge of your name, nothing ever sounds the same. City air and mirror glass, you go by me soft and fast, and I don't need a perfect line, your reflection answers mine. Every shadow leaves a trace, every silence frames your face. You shine without trying, no sound but you're loud in my mind. Slow touch of a silver night, everything about you catches light. You shine without warning, cool tone in the early morning. I don't chase, I just stay, watching luster fade then stay. If I reach you, blur away, if I stop you, start to stay. Maybe beauty moves like this, having shadow, having bliss. You shine without trying, no sound but you're loud in my mind. Slow touch of a silver night, everything about you catches light. You shine without warning, cool tone in the early morning. I don't chase, I just stay, watching luster fade then stay. Clean line in the midnight blue, I can't read the shape of you. No need for a single word, you're the clearest thing I've heard. Slow heels on the polished floor, like you crossed this room before. Cool eyes cut the neon and leave a perfect silence there. You don't move like anyone, sharp and soft at once. Every edge, every turn gives me something I can't unlearn. You don't have to be defined, still you stay inside my mind, like a contour in the light, drawn so clear the novice sight. Mirror walls and silver smoke, every look feels half a coat. Your reflection breaks in two, I still know which one is you. There's a rhythm in your pause, grace held tight without a cause. Nothing loud, nothing wild, still you leave the whole room styled. You don't move like anyone, sharp and soft at once. Every edge, every turn gives me something I can't unlearn. You don't have to be defined, still you stay inside my mind, like a contour in the light, drawn so clear then other side. Maybe that's the way you stay, never close but never away. In the space between the below, you become the only line I know. Dim light falling on the glass, shadows moving never last. You arrive without a sound. Still I feel the whole room turn around. Soft blur hanging in the air. No one sees the way you stare. Like a secret dressed in white, half revealed in borrowed light. I don't ask where you've been. You don't say what kiss can mean. We just stand where colors fade, rock inside the quiet you made. Every mountain leaves a trace. Every silence shapes your face. There's a distance in your eyes. Still it pulls me every time. Under the veil, you shimmer and disappear. Close enough to feel, too far to make it clear. Under the veil, you turn the dark to gold. Leave me with the light I can't quite hold. Cold frame, silver ceiling lines. Your reflection crosses mine. For a second it feels real. Then you hide what I could feel. No heat, no rush, no sudden flame. Still I never leave the same. You move like smoke through velvet blue, leaving nothing I can prove. Maybe beauty lives like this in the girl we almost missed. Not a promise, not a name, still it burns me all the same. You are not the kind I keep, more like something constant deep. If I lose the shape of you, I will keep the odds of you. Under the veil, you shimmer and disappear. Close enough to feel, too far to make it clear. Under the veil, you turn the dark to gold. Leave me with the light I can't quite hold. Under the veil, under the veil, you never escape but you remain. Under the veil, under the veil, nothing I touch feels quite the same. You're walking like a measured line. No wasted step, no borrowed shine. The room gets still without a cue, like silence already answers you. No need to turn it on the scene. You do it best by staying clean. A softer kind of gravity, pulling everything quietly. You never force a single word, still every phrase is clearly heard. There's a balance in your tone, the kind that makes the air your own. No rush, no need to overplay. You leave with more by giving way. It's not the loudest light that stays, but the one that knows exactly where to lay. In the way you hold the night, in your distance and your light. Never cold, never too near. You leave a shape so clear. In the pause before you speak, in the strength that stays discreet. Nothing spills, nothing breaks, still the whole room bends your way. Fine glass, dim gold, a tailored frame. Nothing here is loud or vain. You fit the dark without a stain, leave without erasing your name. I've seen beauty dressed too hard, all sharp corners, all facade, but you don't need a thing undone. You arrive complete as one. Maybe grace is not a flame or a slow and certain name. Something fell before it shows, something only stillness knows. I could chase a brighter spark, but you stay after the dark. Not because you asked me to, just because your kind is true. and your light. Never cold, never too near. You leave a shape so clear. In the pause before you speak. In the strength that stays discreet. Nothing spills, nothing breaks. Still the whole room bends your way. You don't ask the world to see. Still it learns your symmetry. And I don't need to name the art. I just know you changed the dark. Streetlights sliding on the door, tires hum against the floor. The city bends in silver streams, pulling me into your quiet sea. Nothing sudden, nothing loud, just the shape of us through passing clouds. Windows blur, then sharp and slow, like there's a line only we can know. You don't hold me still, I stay, like the road decides the way. Soft turns, no need to explain, we move through light like falling rain. There's a rhythm under calm, a low pulse resting in your palm. Even when your eyes look far, I can feel exactly where you are. Driftline, we go where the colors lean, between the glass and the dream. Nothing fixed but nothing gone, we keep moving on and on. In the silence under speed, in the space where shadows meet. No need to ask what this could be, the line keeps carrying me. Neon glows along your sleeve, little signs I still believe. A tilted smile, a half-turned face, every detail keeps its grace. We don't speak to fill the air, still something deep is moving there. No beginning I can name, somehow nothing feels the same. Maybe something stay in motion, more like current, less devotion. Not a promise made to last, still it lingers as we pass. You are not a place to keep, more a depth that travels deep. And I let the night unfold, watch the silver lines take hold. Drift line, we go where the colors lean, between the glass and the dream. Nothing fixed but nothing gone, we keep moving on and on. Drift line, in the silence under speed, in the space where shadows meet. No need to ask what this could be, the line keeps carrying me. If the night falls into blue, I will still remember you. Not as something I could own, but a line that led me home. Wanna light, I could cross the floor. You feel brighter than before. Curtains move in softer air. You leave a calmness everywhere. Nothing rushed, nothing loud. Just your outline through the clouds. Like a shape the sun designed. Gentle, clear, and easy on the eyes. I don't need to hold you close. I can feel you in the glow. In the pause between our words, something bright and small is heard. There's a grace in how you stay, never taking light away. Only making every space where a softer kind of gray silhouette in the clear and quiet light. Silhouette, silhouette, softly resting in my side. Silhouette, now the shadow more aglow. Something warm that lingers slow. Silhouette, in the stillness of the room. Silhouette, silhouette, like a flower rose pale gold on your sleeve. Little moments I believe. Half a smile, an easy turn. Every move has something wild. We don't fill the air with sounds till the room feels full somehow. Like the bed has learned from you how to stay both soft and true. Maybe beauty looks like ease, moving lightly with the breeze. Not a spark that burns too fast, more a light that gently lasts. You are not a passing frame, more a softness with a name. And I let the moment stay. Watch the brightness find its way. Soft across the window frames, not because you tried to stay, just because you changed the day. Table, morning stays if you are able. Every line in careful view feels a little shaped by you. There's a texture in the day, in the way the curtains sway. Nothing polished into gloss, still it shines without a cause. Fingertips along the frame, everything feels soft again. Not because the world has changed, but because your tone remains. Fabric of the room, in the quiet, in the bloom. There's a warmth I can't explain, woven lightly through the gray. Gray in the light across your skin. Gray in the calm you're standing in. Gray fine and gentle, clean and warm, like a shape without a form. Gray in the air you leave behind. Gray in the softness of my mind. Gray nothing loud but everything stays like sunlight. On your sleeve, small details I still believe. A tilted cup, a window wide, quiet beauty with nothing to hide. We don't need to name the scene, it already feels complete. Like the room has found its pace, resting easy in your grace. Maybe something speaking threads, quiet colors, softened edges. Not a flash that disappears, more a tone that settles near. You are not the kind that breaks, more a feeling sunlight makes. So I let the moment spin, feel the warmth inside the gray. In the light across your skin, in the calm you're standing in. Fine and gentle, clean and warm, like a shape without a form. In the air you leave behind, in the softness of my mind. Nothing loud but everything stays like sunlight woven through the day. If you go, the room still knows. In the hush the texture grows, not because you try to stay, just because you change the way. to fill the space. Still it feels complete this way. There's a kindness in your tone, something simple never shown. Like the air has learned to stay softer every time you say my name. Maybe beauty settles deep, not in sparks but things we keep. Not the first bright thing we see, more the peace that lets us breathe. You are not a passing light, more a shade that stays just right. So I let the hours move, feel your undertone come through. Undertone in the warmth beneath the white. Undertone in the calm behind your light. Undertone, soft and clear, easy and slow. Like a color only closed hearts know. Undertone in the hush between the days. Undertone in your quiet, steady ways. Undertone, never loud but always true. The hidden light that carries through. If you leave, the softness stays in the corners of my days. Not because you meant to stay, just because you changed the shape. Yeah, yeah. Life slips easy down the wall, touches everything so small. On your cup, your hand, your sleeve. Turn your reflection, stop to breathe. Nothing loud, just polished air. Every detail goes in there. Like the room has learned your tone, smooth and warm and fully known. You don't shine to take the eyes, you just make the whole see right. In the calmness of the white, you turn simple into bright. There's a finish to your grace, something clean in every space. Not a spark that comes and goes, more a glow that gently holds. Gloss, gloss on the corners of the day. Gloss in the light you leave in place. Gloss smooth and clear, soft and gold, like the warmth that never folds. Gloss in the stillness of the room. Gloss like a flower coming into bloom. Not too much, just enough to stay. Quiet shine across the day. Quiet's the day. Pale gold drifting through the glass. Every passing second last. Half your smile is softened you, and everything feels brushed by you. We don't need to chase a spark, we already lit the dark. In the hush and open air, there's a clean glow resting there. Maybe beauty lives in sheen, not too sharp and never mean. Not the flash that fades too fast, more the kindness softly lasts. You are not a passing flare, more a finish in the air. So I let the daylight stay, watch the glides refine the day. Gloss on the corners of the day. Gloss in the light you read in flame. Gloss soon and clear, soft and gold, like the warmth that never falls. Gloss in the stillness of the room. Gloss like a flower coming into bloom. Not too much, just enough to stay. Quiet shine across the day. If you leave, the brightness stays soft along the window frames. Not because you try to stay, just because you changed the glaze. I've come to trust, like the fabric of the day. Learn to follow a softer way. You don't need to say too much, still I feel it in your touch. In space and slow down time, everything settles into line. There's a comfort in your grace, something kind in every pace. Not a spark that asks for more, more a warmth that fills the floor. In the light across your hands, in the way the stillness lands. Smooth and warm, slow and true, like the air is brushed by you. In the softness of the room, like a quiet afternoon. Nothing loud but all of it stays, like warmth woven through my day. Pale beige shadows on the wall, golden dust and quiet fall. Half a turn, a simple smile, every moment stays a while. We don't need to chase a mood, it already feels this good. Like the room has learned to breathe, easy, light and tenderly. Maybe beauty feels like rest, not a test, just something blessed. Not the kind that shines too far, more the warmth of where you are. You are not a passing glow, more a tone that settles slow. So I let the daylight lean, feel the softness in between. In the light across your hands, in the way the stillness lands. Smooth and warm, slow and true, like the air is brushed by you. In the softness of the room, like a quiet afternoon. Nothing loud but all of it stays, like warmth woven through my day. If you leave, the warmth remains on the sheets and window frames. Not because you meant to stay, just because you changed the day. Sunlight resting on the chair, quiet odors everywhere. Window open, softened breeze, moving lightly through the leaves. Every corner holds place, nothing rushes, all its grace. Like a bay we sit by hand in the calm, I understand. You stepped in without a sound, still the room turns gently warm. And you're smiling how you stay, simple things begin to shine. Oh, we don't need a bigger scene, this is already bright and clean. Like a world is down the line, framing all this light in time frame. In the stillness of the day, in the light that softly stays, clean and clear, warm and wide, holding little moments right. In the quiet of your eyes, in the way the daylight lies. Nothing more and nothing less, just enough to make it blessed. Held for and then wait, every line feels warm and right. Half a cup and open books, softness resting in their look. We don't need to say too much, peace is already close enough. In the pause, the room just breathes, easy as the light on leaves. Maybe beauty needs a space, not to chase, but simply stay. Not a flash that fills the air, more a scene arranged with care. You are not a passing view, more a light that settles true. So I let this moment last, keep it gently in the frame. In the stillness of the day, in the light that softly stays, clear to clear. yeah, yeah. My eyes go across the room. Yeah, quiet colors start to bloom. Nothing fast and nothing bold. Still the air feels rich and full. In your voice there's something wide, soft enough to let me breathe. Like a calm that opens slow, showing more the more it stays. You don't need to raise the light, you just make it settle right. In the hush beneath, baby, there's a warmth that doesn't fade. Every glance a gentle tone, every word is soft to home. What remains is not the sound, but the peace that fills the room. Death in the calm behind your smile, death in the light that stays a while. Death, warm and clear, soft and slow, like a place my heart can know. In the stillness of your tone, in the ease you make your own. Never heavy, always true, the kind of light that carries through. Pale sky leaning through the glass, every passing minute lasts. Half a laugh, an open hand, everything feels gently planned. We don't need to say too much, quiet is already kind enough. In the pause the world feels near, clearer, warmer, easier here. Maybe death is not the dark, more the place that keeps the spark. Not the weight that pulls us down, or the ground that smooths us out. You are not a distant sea, more a tide that steadies me. So I let the hours lead to feel the depth inside the clean. In the calm behind your smile, yeah, in the light that stays a while. Yeah, warm and clear, soft and small, like a place my heart can know. In the stillness of your tone, clocks and window frames. Not because you meant to stay, just because you change the day. Nothing tilted, nothing strained, just a calm that gently stays. In your step there's quiet ease, in your smile a softened breeze. Like the room has learned from you how to hold both light and truth. You don't need to take the lead, still you said the perfect line. In the hushing open air, you make everything align. Every glance a steadier tone, every word a softer home. What remains is not a spark, but the balance in the light. Voice in the way you hold the day, in the calm that softly stays. Clean and warm, slow and bright, like a line drawn just right. Voice in the stillness of your tone, in the grace you make your own. Nothing more and nothing less, just enough to leave it blessed. Cup cooling by your hand, golden light across the stand. Half a laugh, an easy turn, every detail feels refined. We don't need to say too much, pieces already close enough. In the pause a moment stays, clear and gentle in its way. Maybe beauty moves with care, never rushed and always there. Not the flash that claims a room, more the light that lets it bloom. You are not a passing shine, more a calm that settles right. So I'll let the daylight stay, feel your poise, refine the day. Poise in the way you hold the day, in the calm that softly stays. Clean and warm, slow and bright, like a line drawn just right. Poise in the stillness of your tone, in the grace you make your own. Nothing more and nothing less, just enough to leave it blessed. If you go, the calm remains on the books and window frames. Not because you meant to stay, just because you shape the day. Across the room, quiet warmth begins to bloom. Nothing has to be explained, still it all feels gently framed. In your step there's easy grace, in your smile a calm remains. Like the day has learned from you how to end in softer lines. You don't need to leave a sign, still you stay in how things shine. In the hush beneath the air, there's a steadiness still there. Every glance a kind of tone, every word a softer home. What remains is not the sound, but the way you calm the room. Man, in the way you hold the light, in the calm that stays just right. Clean and warm, slow and true, like a feeling settling through. In the stillness of your tone, in the grace you never show. Nothing loud, but all of it stays like the end of a golden day. White curtains moving in the breeze, lay light resting on the leaves. Have a cup and open open space, everything feels commonplace. We don't need to say too much, peace is already near enough. In the pause, the moment stays clear and tender in its way. Maybe beauty is a way not to claim but gently stay. Not the flash that fills the eyes, nor the ease that softens time. You are not a passing shine, more a rhythm settling right. So I let the daylight fade, keep your manner in the air. In the way you hold the light, in the calm that stays just right. Clean and warm, slow and true, like a feeling settling through. In the stillness of your tone, in the grace you never show. Nothing loud, but all of it stays like the end of a golden day. If you go, the calm remains on the light and window frames. Not because you meant to stay, just because you shaped the day.